This is Billy from Real Time Fishing and Real Time Custom Rods. I'm starting a new rod. Just got this in from Mudhole. Just came in the mail today. This is going to be I guess kind of an offshore, for lack of a better term, a grouper rod. And we have a lot of those big red drum, 40, 50 pound drum come up the Neuse River around here. He's going to use that for this kind of rod. So I'm going to get started on it, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to take you through every step of this. And I'm probably going to do it in chapters or in different parts or sections to some degree, so you can follow along. And if you get to a part you don't feel like you need to look at, you can fast forward through that or just go past it altogether. But the first step, like I said, this is a MHS rod, blank, and it's a medium heavy, 7 foot. And what I'm going to do now, the first thing you do is you have to spline the rod. Every rod wants to bend in a certain direction. I think everything made in a cylinder probably wants to do that, and rods are no different. So you take this thing, you put it in your hand and just roll it. And it'll want to pop in a certain place. And that's it right there. It's just the opposite of where they've got the sticker on it. So anyway, that's step one. Y'all stay with me. I'm going to be, like I said, I've splined it now. I'm going to mark that. I'm going to put, he wants an EVA handle on it. I'm going to put the EVA handle on it. I'm going to lay everything out, every step, and take you along with me. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, folks, I've got this rod. Like I was telling you, it's a 7 foot rod. It's a grouper rod, so you want a fairly long, handle on it, so you can kind of tuck it and get those bigger fish on up to the boat. So in order to not to get into the action of the rod quite so much, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually extend the length of this rod by 6 inches and make it a 7.6. I've taken a carbon fiber blank here off of another rod, and I've cut it, and I'm going to glue this in just like this, and that's 6 inches. And that'll give me, by the time I get the longer handle, the reel seat's a little bit longer, and the foregrip's going to be an inch or two longer. That leaves me enough action on this rod. He wants something, a little decorative wrap on it. So by the time I get all that on there, I'll still have room to do all that, and I haven't killed the action of this rod by eating it up with the handle and the foregrip and all that. So just going to bring you up to date on that. That's what I'm doing. I'll be gluing this in, so y'all stay tuned. Okay, I'm mixing up the Pro Paste. It's you don't have to be quite as particular with this as you do your epoxy. You get it, they want it 50-50. If you get it close to 50-50, that's really what you want. So I'm mixing this up. I've got more than I probably need, but it's bad when you run out of this stuff. What I've done is I've marked this insert right here. So when I put epoxy on it, this glue, I want to put it from here to here, because I don't want it all glued up down here at this end yet, because I've still got to deal with that to put the handle on. And I am not shy when I put this on. You can't keep it once you mix it. So if I mix it up, trust me, it goes on here. And I put it a little bit heavy at this end, because I know this is going to come down through this whole rod, and I'm going to end up wiping it off down here anyway. Like I said, I know I've got way more than I need, but that's okay. So now I'm just simply going to take the blank, put this in it, twist it as I go. I may come back. Just keep twisting as I go. Come back. And there's my mark. So, there I am, right about there. So I'm going to take all this off. Leave maybe a little ramp where the two come together. That won't hurt anything. Might help it. This is real good paste. It's actually the only one I've had to use. You get something in rod building, it's kind of like a good hunting dog. You get a good one, you stick with it, right? Good trout rod. You get a good one, you tend to stick with it. This paste has been pretty good to me. I've got to wear gloves because, believe it or not, I'm allergic to it. This is 30-minute paste. As I'm filming this, the temperature is in the mid-90s. So I may not even get 30 minutes out of it. I'll just keep working it. I got to slide that handle over that EVA handle. Get that as smooth as I can. So it'll all be glued up anyway. There you have it. Got somewhat of a transition on it. It's in there, like I said, I've got about 6 inches here. Plenty of paste down in the rod to hold this together. The handle will be glued. Whole nother film of glue over all of this. So that's what we got. I'll wait 30 minutes for that to set up. Then I'll start in on the handle. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, I'm reaming out this EVA handle. Trying to get it over the rod. I don't have the exact size reamer. So what I'm doing is I'm making do like we do a lot. I'm going to slide this right over. See how much further I have to go. I think that's going to do it right there, folks. I'm going to leave it down almost to the end. I'm going to put this rubberized cap on it. And we're going to call that a day. So we're good to go on that. I'll clean this out really good. Now I've got to do, I really shouldn't have taken that off. I've got to do the foregrip also. So I'm going to mark the, I'm going to put this back on. About where it goes. And then I'm going to put my reel seat on, about where it goes. Then I'm going to see, the rod of course has a taper in it. Then I'm going to see how much I need to get out of this. It's going to be quite a bit. We're going to see how close. Yeah, it stops way up here and I've got to go way to there. So I guess that's about 18 inches or more, 18 or 20. So I'm going to start reaming on this. Okay. Got it all set up. Got my foregrip reamed out. somehow or another I lost my spline mark, so I'm gonna redo that. That happens a lot of times when you start trying to slide these, you know, down the rods. But this fits good and snug. I can slide that on there. I'll arbor that up. Of course, this is on there pretty good too. So I'm gonna glue these things up. I won't bore you with another mixing of the glue and all that, but I'm gonna glue these things up, and we'll be back right with you. Stay tuned.